Welcome to the Floral POS. In this how-to video, we're going to show you our recipient tools for fast recipient entry inside of an order. Let's get started. So let's click on the delivery button real quick. And then you'll notice here in the middle section is called recipient. We have a bunch of nice little icons down here, tools to help make recipient entry a lot quicker. So we have customer recipients, shop frequent locations, add a shop frequent location, funeral manager, web search, reset recipient fields to customer, and then we have map recipient address, and we have insert shops, city, state, and zip. So we'll come back to those buttons in a second. Let's go ahead and select the customer real quick. So once you do select the customer, it makes all of these tools come to life. So let's look at the customer recipients. So these are recipients that this customer has ordered and sent stuff to before in the past. If I click on each one of these, you can see what items were sent, what card messages were used. So if we want to select one of these people, we just kind of go ahead and select the person and hit the down arrow, and it drops it in there. Very cool. You can even take it a step further. Instead of clicking on the heart here, you can start typing the person's name in, and you can drop that information down there as well. Easy as that. The next area we have here is called shop frequent locations. So these are locations that you guys deliver to frequently, like hospitals and funeral homes. So if you want to select Bernhardt's Funeral Home, you can click on them, hit the down arrow, and drop it in that easy. And the same thing holds true for that. If you decided you didn't want to go inside of here, you can click inside the company name, start typing their name in, and it'll pop up so you can select it as well. We're going to skip over the add shop frequent address. We'll come back to that. The next area we have here is called the funeral manager. This is where you manage all your funerals for the week or however longer time period. So we have Bob Barker and John Denver. So we can select Bob Barker's funeral. Hit the select button, it drops it in there for us. It's also reverse as well. So if you type all the information about a funeral and you click on the funeral manager button, it'll bring that information in here so you can save it, which is pretty cool. And this saves across all of your stations. So once you have it saved here, all your other stations have access to this. The next area we have here is called the web search button. So a lot of times our flower shops like to go out to Google and search for funeral home addresses or veterinary clinics or hospitals. So instead of having to go outside of the Floral POS, you can do it right here in this screen. So let's go ahead and search for schools. Click on search, it goes to Google, finds it, and brings it into you as a list. Same thing for veterinary care. Let's go ahead and search that up. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab funeral homes. And let's grab this Danzer and Dengler Roberts Funeral Home. We drop that in there. And Johnny Appleseed. And what you could do is if you click on the funeral manager button, it pulls that information in for Johnny Appleseed. Now we can save it. That easy. Let's go back in there and take a look at it. Yeah. Next button we have here is called reset recipient fields. That's all it does. And then the next one here is called to customers. So that basically allows us to send, if Tim Bell, you did all your hard work to grab Tim Bell's information, and he wants to send flowers to the same address at home, to his wife. Instead of having to ask him again for his address, you hit to customer, it drops that information in there, and then you can just change his wife's name. We have this map recipient address. This is exactly what it does. You click on that and it actually maps from your shop to the recipient, and you can kind of see how far away the delivery might be. Let's actually grab a legit address, not a P.O. box, huh? There we go. So you can see that it actually mapped from the shop address to where the actual location is. That kind of helps you determine how much money to charge if you're not 100% sure on the delivery charge being $5. Last but not least, we have this insert city, state, and zip. So if you know the zip code, but you're not sure what the city state is, you can backfill it, and vice versa. If you know what the city state is but not the zip code, it'll forward fill it for you. And this last button I wanted to show you is this add shop frequent addresses. So if you use the web search and this together, it's pretty cool. So if we go to the web search and look for funeral homes, or let's say veterinary care in your area or wherever you're looking, now you can actually drop this information into your recipient area, and then you can actually quickly add it to your frequent addresses if that's somewhere you deliver to frequently. So if I go ahead and jump in here again, you can kind of see there's Corfu Veterinary Clinic. And that's Recipient Tools to make your order entry a lot quicker inside the Floral POS. If you have any questions, give us a call at 888-865-9768. You can email us at support@thefloralpos.com, or as always, you can click on our smiley face. And we'll see you in the next one.